And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
On the court for the Longhorns, they've got Edwards. Also Ellis out there. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the force line. Here's Edwards. No good. And Kansas the other way now.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
And it's blocked by Perry. They recover it, and he gets the bucket. Ford's got his first points of the night. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And here's Edwards. Doherty up top. On the wing, Ellis. Back to Doherty. He feeds it to Ford. Edwards with it. Out defended by Freak, and he gets it to go.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Kicks it to Frazier. Drops in the layup for two. Frazier's got his first 2 points.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Pass to Hudson. Blair, the screen. Dishes it to Richmond. In the corner, Rush with it. Richmond outside. Clock at 6. The Longhorns need to get off a shot. Blair can't hit.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
Hare in at point guard. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. And for Texas, they've got Turner. Richmond is out there with Hudson. And it's Blair in at the point.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce and Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys that have made a living in the NBA as fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers and Nick.
They can't guard us on the
A platoon swap here for Kansas.
spacing.
And that does it for the first. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach, but I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
Harry, he's in at point guard. Also dunking out there. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. On the court for the Longhorns, they've got Doherty. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harvard.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And so it's Texas with it. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. The Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Jenkins checked in. Davis is checked in for the Longhorns. Here is Edwards, defended by Perry. Drops in the breakaway layup. Freak's got 7. Now Edwards. 6 points for him.
And you said it. I mean, the Jayhawks have won for a really long time. 3 college titles for them. The first one coming in 1952, the others in 88 and 2008.
Edwards with it. Guarded by Perry. Edwards, that's good.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Texas gets called for the foul.
It's guys, so often big state schools like Kansas care more about football than basketball, but not the case with the Jayhawks. I mean, the basketball program has been a source of pride for a long time, and when you have success like they've had, it's really easy to be proud. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak, who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
There's the dish to Calderon. Rush grabs the miss.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Up top, Richmond. The 10-footer. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Harry in at shooting guard. And it's Lee in at the point guard position. Here's Calderon. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for the Jayhawks. Magic.
On the free throw, no good. And it's a completely new group for Texas. And he can't hit the second. Longhorns leading by 6. And Doherty kicks to Edwards. Back to Doherty. The baseline jumper goes down.
Yes.
Here's Freak.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now here's Freak. And that'll be Kansas's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Jayhawks able to keep the ball here. Oubre's checked in for the Jayhawks. Here's Freak. Shot off the pick. That's good. Freak's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Gaines is checked in.
Team Gaines.
Ellis dishes to Turner. Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. And Texas leads by 8.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
It's deflected. .56 seconds left here in the second half. Edwards with the screen. Ford passes to Doherty. He dishes it to Ellis. Here's Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run. And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
Clock at 2. Puts it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Perry. Off target. So we see Texas get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin...